and you could have scored. At least you could have given, even if you didn't score, at least giving the ball, you have a chance to score. And you will always so selfish, you play the ball out, understand?
Being a Chelsea fan, I was just kind of optimistic that we'll win because we've had a very bad form this season.
Clash of the Titans between the two London rivals, Chelsea versus Arsenal. Already Man City has overtaken Arsenal on the lead of the table with 13 matches played. A win for Arsenal today, Arsenal will automatically overtake Manchester City. Let's go hear what the fans have to say. This is Premier Sports Fan Center.
Yeah. Okay. Chelsea is coming back, whether they like it or not. Once I make sure I just go to my this account to say Chelsea has so many substitutes. Bench win matches. Not talking about the starting 11. Now we have two starting 11. Anybody can play now. It's not about two. Let my two and three come back. Anybody.
And this is our live watch along show, and it is the Euro 2024, the 17th edition. And today a lot of matches line up, two matches line up, and that is Group B. Yesterday we saw Group A, and right now it's looking clearer where it is tilting towards. But yeah, today it is Group B. We're already having two matches played so far by the four teams here, and Spain stands with 6 points, Italy 3 points, and Albania 1 point, and Croatia 1 point. It is still looking a competitive game, but hey, it's looking safe for Spain with 6 points today. If they can get a victory, it will be the first country to have 100% record in the Euro 2024. And it is still open for Albania and Croatia, who are having 1 point. If they can get a victory here today, I think they will be having 4 points, and it will be looking good for them. Yeah, I think they can qualify as the best loser in that group. But hey, until 90 minutes will be enough to judge that. So far, so good. The match are lighting up, and I won't be alone in the studio today, as I'm having with me Yemite today. Yemite, how do you do?
Yeah, I'm fine. Good evening. Another day to talk the Euros, and it's gradually winding down. The last round of matches for the group stage have been played already. We saw Germany and Switzerland qualify yesterday, and we don't know yet if Hungary, because they are a strong favorite for the best loser spot to getting all 3 points at the death of that game against Scotland. So the game is still open here, and we just want to see the better side win.
Yeah, we just want to see the better side win. Yesterday, Group A, Germany, Switzerland looking good, and Hungary having 3 points and -3 goals. Yeah, remember the third best loser with the highest number of points and goals will qualify. Then 2 will be going out of the third. So Hungary is looking good so far with 3 points, because I know some countries are having 1 point, 2 points. So let's see how it goes. It's not over yet for Hungary until we see the rest of the group matches in this encounter. Well, To our viewers there, remember this is Premier Sport Fan Center, your favorite station. Yeah, you stand a chance of winning when you get your prediction right. Yeah, we still have, I think we'll be extending the time of prediction to 40 because we are starting a little late today. It is the 24th minute into the matches played so far. Both the match between Albania and Spain and the match between Croatia and
40th minute.
Yeah, 40th minute. And Croatia, I'm coming to that later. Croatia and Italy. It is 24 minutes into the first half. So we'll be extending the time to the 40th minute of the first half instead of 30th minute because we started a little bit late. So you have all from now to the 40th minute of this encounter to send in your prediction. And remember, basically correct scores. What the score line will look like in this edition. That is what will be, will be considered right here. If you give anything other than that, you will be disqualified. So we have a lot of winners. Even yesterday, we had a winner too, Ebuka, who won previously, also got his prediction right yesterday. So we hope he calls in today and say out his mind. So far so good. What are your expectations in this encounter today?
Yeah, I just want to see good football. I just want to see two teams that want to win it. I want to see quality football being on display. And I want to see teams that wants to take all 3 points in this encounter.
You want to see all teams that take all 3 points in this encounter. Looking at this encounter between Croatia and Italy, we saw Croatia only got 1 point out of 2 matches played. And that 1 point came through Albania, the match they played against Albania, with a late equalizer from Albania. It was the 9 embers of the game, they equalized that game. And it ended 2-2. And that is the only point Croatia speaks so far. A lot of expectation from Croatia, but are you disappointed with their performance in this Euros 2024?
Yeah, you have to be disappointed from a team that went all the way to the UEFA Nations League final and the Champions League semi-final. You will expect that at least they will get out of the group, but not getting out of the group is a lot of disappointment. And they have some guys that should be doing better for them, but they are not actually doing better yet. We just hope that they can actually erase their game and maybe get all 3 points here against Italy. How easy will that be? It's still left to be seen.
All right, here we are having a message here from Tommy Walabi. It's a fantastic finish from Ferran Torres. Keep it up, the excellent work, and continue leading Spain to victory. Your skills and determination are truly inspiring. Keep shining. My prediction is Albania 0 and Spain 2. Yeah, it is the 27th minute in this edition.
28th minute.
Yeah, 27th. Okay. Going to the 28th minute, yeah. And it's Spain that drew the first blood here and leading. Look at that goal. Tomiwa just spoke about that goal. What do you have to say about that goal?
Yeah, cool, calm finish. Was there at the right time. At the right time, he was there to cut the ball to the other side, and it was a cool, calm finish from Ferran Torres on his weaker foot, and bent it to the side of the net, and that was a sweet finish from me.
All right, a lot of fans are saying Spain are one of those teams that have lived actually beyond expectation. We saw their style of play, techniques, and and interpretation of the ball, the way they move with the ball, the way they win possession, the way they move, as one of the favorites so far, so good in this Euro. Are you okay with that?
When you talk about one of the favorites of any competition in Europe, Spain will be one of them. They are also the defending champion of the UEFA Nations League. So you will expect that they will be a part of the teams that will be picked as favorites. So getting 6 out of 6 already is what it should be expected from a team like Spain. And if they can make it 9 out of 9, fantastic for them. And another good thing is that they've not conceded. They've had clean sheet since the beginning of this competition. So they are scoring goals, defending well, and those are the qualities of teams that you say that they can be the favorite to win any competition. Yeah,
of course, they'll be favorite. And Italy, since gaining independence in the early 90s, 1990, Croatia are unbeaten in their 8 meetings against Italy, win 3 and drew 5. Their last 3 encounters have all ended 1-1. And coming to this encounter, a victory for Croatia here. What are the chances of qualifying?
If they can win here, they will be second in the group because Italy just has 3 points, and so Croatia will have 4 points because they got a point from the game against Albania. If they had kept it solid, maybe they could have played, try to find a draw in this game just to get 1 point and have 4 points. But they lost that 3 points at the death of that game, so which condemned them to trying to win at all costs here if they still wants to stay in the competition. But it's very possible. This Croatia, they have midfielders and they have the names and even some teams, some guys that can do the damage that are not well known. So far, so good. They have been the better side in this encounter so far, outplaying Italy as at this point in time.
Right, are playing Italy. Yeah, definitely they will bring all their best in this encounter here because it is a do or die affair for them right now. It is either a win or go home.
Yeah, it's either a win or go home, and they don't want to go home. At least, looking at Italy, if Italy lose this game, Italy still have a chance at the best loser because they already have a 3 point, and they have just a 0 goal difference, which makes them better than Hungary. So if they lose here by a goal margin, they will have -1. When Hungary, I think Hungary has -4 or 3 thereabouts. So it's still advantage Italy in the best loser rank, but there are still other games to go, so you can't really rely on that. But you just have to win your game and be sure that you're home and dry.
All right, let's quickly look at the lineup of this encounter. Let's start with the lineup of Spain in this encounter. For the Spain lineup, we are having David Raya as the goalkeeper, an Arsenal player. We have and then Navas Jesus, Vivian Laporte, Grimaldo, Zubimendi, Merino, Ferran Torres, the scorer of the only goal in this encounter. Almo, who created the assist in this encounter. We have Zabal and Joselu. That is the line-up for Spain in this encounter. Yeah. How good is it?
Spain started, had 10 players. Changed from the setup of the first 2 games. They had 10 changes to their starting 11. It's only Laporte, former Manchester City defender. That is the only guy that started their first 2 games and started this one. So it's practically more like a second French side. And so far, so good for them, leading 1-0, and they've not done badly. The guys that have come in have shown that they can be called upon at every point in time. Right there. And one name that needed the rest is Rodri, the Man City Rodri, because he has played a lot of games this season. So it's actually a good one that he has had enough rest.
All right, let's look at the lineup of Croatia in this encounter. You have Livakovic, Stanisic, Sutalo, Pangrostic, Vajoy. That is the Manchester City player there. We have Modric from Real Madrid, and we have Brozovic, Kovacic, the Manchester City player. Suchik is there, Grammaric, and Pasalic. That is the lineup for Croatia. Are they good enough to do this job for Croatia?
They have to be good enough for them to get to the Euros. They won't be coming to the Euros if they don't have something in them. Even up to the smallest team, Georgia, we've seen Georgia the way they've come at opponent in this Euros. So I think they have a good side, experienced players from the defense to attack. Their goalkeeper, Livakovic, was their goalkeeper at the FIFA World Cup, and he was one of those candidates for the best goalkeeper of the tournament, including Via, the defender. Stanisic is also a good a well-known name to some extent. Modric, Brozovic, and Kovacic are the three midfield pairing, they are big names in the world of football, and they still have a Kramaric. Pasalic too is not a main fit in the European game, so I think they have a good squad to take on Italy, and maybe luck can shine on them.
All right, maybe luck can shine on them, but right now, the final round, sometimes luck does not work. Your hard work is what give you everything. Yeah, let's look at the Italian lineup before you continue the commentary. Yeah, we have Donnarumma, that is the goalkeeper, both the goalkeeper and the captain. It's a Paris Saint-Germain player there. He keeps for Paris Saint-Germain. Then we have the Lorenzo, the Napoli man there, Bostoni from Inter Milan, Galafori from AC Milan, Damian, Inter Milan, Barella from Inter Milan to Jorginho from Arsenal, then Spadori, the Napoli international, Pellegrini, the Roma personal there. Then we have the Marco, Inter Milan, and Rodriguez. Yeah, those are the lineup for Italy in this encounter. What were big names?
Yeah, football is not played by names actually. It's played on the field of play. It's not just names, it's about what you can do on the field of play. And this is a good setup, having Jorginho and Barella in the heart of the midfield. And they have a solid hands in Donnarumma, who has even come to play in this encounter so far, had some beautiful saves. And it's one game that any of these two sides can take it at the end of the day.
All right, that game that any of these two sides can take it at the end of the day is a balanced encounter. Both nations are big when the big names in football, Italy, Croatia. But let's see how it ends. Before you start running the commentary, like I've earlier informed you before, our prediction, sending in your prediction close at the 40th minute because we are starting late today. So it's already, we have in just 4 minutes to the end of prediction here. And we have messages here from our fans here. We have Victor Vig. He say, hi, I predicted winning for Croatia 2-1 against Italy, and Albania 0 and Spain 2 there. That is Victor Vig. Thank you very much for sending your prediction. I just hope your prediction come true. Then we have Mary Onibudi say, Premier Sports Center, hi, good evening. My prediction for tonight's match, Albania 1, Spain 2, Croatia 2, Italy 0. Then to me, wow, Olabi, well, he has sent in his prediction, who say Spain is going to win 2-0 against Albania today. Says that Croatia can win Italy from the line-up of Italy, and Italy have lost of passes to Croatia. I say Croatia 0, Italy 2. Yeah, those are the messages sent so far. Did anybody looking from this messages sent so far? Is there anything you want to say about their messages?
No, you can't just say Italy cannot. There's nothing like cannot in football. You might think they won't. It doesn't mean it will become a reality. We've seen teams defend throughout the games and still find time to nick it. A good example is this Slovenia game against Belgium. And Belgium was the better side, and Slovakia nick it. And football, if it's all about your performance, then you will see that there's a whole lot of disparity there. Because it's not just about performance, you need some bit of luck. Even when Man City was massive in that treble winning side, it took Lukaku to miss a sitter in the box 6 for them to win. They would have lost. So in every performance in football, there's an item of luck in it. So let's just hope that maybe we can see a situation whereby maybe more than 2 teams can qualify in this group. All
right, maybe more than 2 teams can qualify in this group, and possibly 3 also. It is still possible
that's
for 3.
More than 2.
Yeah, more than 2, good. Yeah. So let's see how it goes, and let's see how it ends in this encounter as we start running your commentaries.
So, 39th minute of that encounter is still 0-0. Croatia, Italy. Game is sitting up, and the guys are beginning to come to the party gradually. Some chances has been lost, and some has been gained. But hey, it's football. It's game on. Vialo will find his goalkeeper Livakovic and set it straight to Luka Modric. They find one agent graciously, and it's Croatia who is trying to find time and space to penetrate through the Italian setup because they need all 3 points in this encounter like the air that they breathe right there. So it's game on in that encounter. Italy wins back possession and they restart play quickly and playing on his Barella who finds Jorginho. Jorginho with the ball. He will set a long pass forward for the one of his teammate, but Pellegrini couldn't get to that. And the clearance from Stanlisic right there was blocked off by Pellegrini. And it will be a throw-in to Croatia at this point in time.
All right, we have a message here from Benedict Boniface. Says, good evening, guys. Let the best team win. It's going to be Albania 0, Spain 2, Croatia 1, Italy 1. Remember, in this encounter, Italy is one of those teams who have won the Euro before. They won it in 1968 and they won it in 2021. And they've been in the final 4 times, yeah. Out of the 4, they won it twice. And let's see this time around. Croatia have never been in the final before. They've not been in the final of the Euro before. But let's see if this is going to be the first time they're going to the final or to the semi-final of this encounter so far.
Yeah, we did get to the semi-final. It doesn't look like it because they've started their Euros on a struggling note. Losing all 3 points to Albania at the death of it is not a good sign that you're a title contender in that context. So it's Viada who played that one forward for the run of his teammate. Lost Kramaric lost that one. And Italy will reset from the back. And Damian sends it back to Donnarumma right there. Donnarumma still with the ball. And he will send that long one forward. But hey, Petegi has a free kick in his favor because that was an high foot, unnecessary high foot right there. Too high, and the referee had to come into play and do something about it. That's too high of a foot to play.
Yeah, that's a high-footed game there. Hey, to our fans, and remember our prediction have closed. It closed at the 40th minute of this encounter. Right now it is the 42nd minute of this encounter. So far, so good. The numbers of fans that have actually sent in their predictions. For now, it has closed. I think the last messages from Benedict Boniface. So every other players that prediction did not come before then is not valid. But hey, you can do it for the fun of it. You can do it for the fun of it, but you are not going to win anything. But to those who have said it so far, your predictions are valid. So far, so good.
So far, so good. Is Spain leading 1-0 and trying to press into the box of the Albanians. And the defender had to be called into action right there from that flick on from Olmo. And it was a very close attempt right there. Dropped it, but hey, that Albanian player was there to do the proper clearance. And it will be a corner kick to Spain at this point in time, 43rd minute in that encounter. Oh, can they get it into the dangerous area and see if they can create something out of it? Taken quickly, Ferran Torres will look at his teammate and the cross into the box was blocked. And hey, it is Spain still in cruise control of that encounter. And it doesn't look like they are slowing down anytime soon as it stands. So it's throwing to Italy in that one. For the 3rd minute of that encounter, it's Croatia 0, Italy 0, and Croatia will pounce on this attack right there. Kramaric will find his teammate but lost possession. And right there, Italy will like to attack right there and straight to Di Lorenzo, who is running down the right. He had to slow down and return the pass backward. And is Italy still in possession of the ball? And they find the midfielder Jorginho right there, who will find his teammate down the left, Damian. Damian had to return it, and is Italy playing too many passes backward right there. They can do better from this.
We've so far so good. When we read the statistic, you see that Italy have not actually had some. Attacking. They've not really attacked against the Croatia, and they've not had a shot on goal so far. It has been Croatia all the way. They are playing in the Croatia own, in the Italian own half. But anyway, they have a very good record when it comes to the Euros, because since the group phase was introduced in 1980, Italy have lost their final group game in only one of the 9 appearances at the European Championship. They won 6, draw 2, going down 1-0 against the Republic of Ireland, and that was in 2016. 2016 when Portugal won the Euros. So they've had a very good record when it comes to the final match of the group stage.
It's not about record. Record are meant to be broken. You have to play to earn it. And if they deserve it, you can absolve them of the reason why they have been pragmatic so far, because they just need a point. There's no point opening yourself up when it's just 1 point that you need, and that's very, very important. And that was a beautiful save from David Raya right there. That was a good attempt from that Albanian attacker right there. And he saved that one and saved it very well. So there will be 1 minute additional time in that encounter. Is that no? I think that's 1 minute if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Let's see if it is 1 minute or more in that encounter, Albania Spain. And that attempt went well off target from Joselu. Oh yeah, rightfully so 1 minute. Also 1 minute in that game against Croatia and Italy. And it's still Croatia that is in possession of the ball. Who set it down the left and for that run. But hey, there was too much weight on that pass, and it will be a goal kick. Brozovic couldn't get lash on to that run, and the ball had to go out for a goal kick. So goal kick to Italy at this point in time. The game is balanced already, and it's half time. Oh no, not half time yet. Goal kick to Donnarumma, and I think it's the game between Albania and Spain that is halftime already. So it's also halftime officially at the game in the, between Croatia and Italy. It's still 0-0 in that one. Spain leading 1-0 in the second Group B fixture right there. You can see the former coach of Spain, the World Cup winner right there, seated there, and seated like a legend that he is for the Spanish football, because he latched on to this playing pattern, and he has done so well, so a lot of good for Spanish football entirely.
All right, wherever you are watching us from, this is Premier Sport Fan Center. If you are not yet subscribed to our channel, please do well to subscribe to Premier Sport Fan Center, and also remember to send in your comments. Our number is in front of the screen there. You don't forget to call in. Also, you can call in and to bring to drop your submission, your thoughts, what your thoughts are in this Group B final round match of the 2024 European Championship. And we're having a message here from Tomiwa Olabi against Spain are leading with 9 points on the table, and you expect Albania to score against Spain. He said the startup lineup of Spain are the full squad and possibly get to the final. This lineup of Spain.
It's just trying to say I might beg to disagree, because it's because they are playing against Albania. If they face Portugal, they won't bring this kind of squad, because they know that those ones possess enough strength in depth to defeat them in that one. So what are the names on the field of play? You have Olmo, can you Ferran Torres, Joselu, and Oyezabal, Zubimendi, and so on. You can't say that kind of squad will take Spain surely to the final. They can try, but it doesn't look like a squad that will take Spain to the final.
All right, there's Zlatko Dalic, that is the coach of the Croatian side. I've not had it good in this Euro so far, because they struggled in their first match against Spain when Spain defeated them 3-0 in that encounter. And at the point, Albania drew the first blood against Croatia. Croatia equalized, and Croatia went ahead of them 2-1. But it was the dying embers of the game, the additional 93 minutes plus. 95. They equalized that. They equalized that goal and took 1 point off Croatia. And right now, they should be the wounded lion.
It's not about wounded lion. You cannot give what you don't have. You just have to stick together. Loss of concentration, I think, cost them that game against Albania, they lost concentration towards the dying embers of that encounter, and they will just have to just lick their wounds. If they can be so lucky to get all 3 points here against Italy, then luck will shine on them, because Italy is not a mean feat. You see Italy playing like this is mainly, I think, is because they know that a draw is good for them in the second, so they don't want to attack explosively, all attacking like that. They just want to be defensively conscious, and so far so good. They've done well, and whenever Donnarumma has been called to action, he has responded very well too.
All right, talking about Albania in this encounter, in Group B, the both matches they played against Croatia, against Italy, they were the one that drew the first blood. They scored first against Croatia, scored against them. This is the first match in the Euro that did not score first. They will have been the nation that scored first against all their opponents in the group stage. But Spain just spoiled that show right now.
No, it's not about scoring first. It's about winning the game. Now they scored first. How many points do they have? They only have 1 point, and they are on the brink of leaving the competition. Yes, it's a good debut for them. It's a good competition for them so far. But they could do better. At least they can dare to dream. And well, it's not a bad performance scoring goals, but honestly, they really need to do better. Really need to do better, because football is a 90 minutes game. You can't score first and be conceding like that. It only took them to be lucky for them to have even the 1 point they had. So I think is one thing the coach needs to work on ahead of the World Cup preparation.
All right, talking about Croatia, just in two matches they conceded 5 goals. 5 goals, 3 against Spain, 2 against Albania. And they've never had such bad record before. The only time they had it,
you can't say they don't have it
No,
before. They have had it before.
The only time they had it that was in 2004, when they had 6 in 2004. That is in the Euros. Then they had 6 also at the 2014 World Cup.
So we are counting 2 now.
So we are counting in 2 matches, and this match is not over yet.
The issue is in this competition, their defense has been porous. Their defense has not lived up to expectation, which is understandable, because when you have a midfield that is aging, like Modric is aging already, and I think there should be a transition that should go on in that Croatia team. They should at least bring in new blood, new guys that can take it up from where the older guys took them to, because they need to get to the cutting edge. They've been getting to the semi-final, getting to the final. 2018 got to the final of the World Cup. 2022 got to the semi-final, and this nearly is not the best. You just have to fight to be the best, because it's winner take all. That's football. Winner take all. So they really need to come up the ranks and do better than they've been doing so far.
All right, I think this will be Croatia's 5th European Champions meeting against the current reigning champion. You remember Italy is the defending champion. They won it in 2021. That was in 2022. It's supposed to be 2022, but because of the COVID,
it was supposed to be 2020.
It was supposed to be 2020. So because of the COVID, they moved it to 2021. So, and they are the defending champion, And with each game coming in the group stage, they beat Denmark 3-0 in 1996, draw 2-2 with France in 2004, and lost 1-0 against Spain in 2012 before beating the Spaniards 2-1 in 2016. So they've actually been one of the contenders when it comes to the Euros, but this time around, they've never gone to the final. But this time around, do you think they can defeat Italy in this encounter?
They've been having some good chances. If they had buried one of it, they would be 1-0 up. You just need 1-0 to win games. And they've looked like a side. It's different when a team is not creating. They are creating, it's just that they need to convert it. And they are leaving some chances behind. Look at that free header from Bastoni. Look at how they left those Italian players there. And look at that cross came in. Onside, and if not for Livakovic, there will be one go down. So the more you attack too, there should be defensive awareness. They really need to be aware defensively, because Italy, they are that one side that if they score, you concede one against them, they can make it very difficult for you to come back.
All right, and yeah, we are Spain, and between the match between Spain and Albania, talking about their previous record, they've met 8 times, and Spain have won them in all, scoring 31 times and conceding just 3 goals. You know, and Spain won 1-0 against Italy in match day 2. Not only secured them a place in the knockout stage at the Euro 2024, but also cemented them as winners of Group B. They will be looking to win their opening 3 games of a European Championship for just a second time, having previously done so in 2008 when they went on to win the tournament. And when you talk about the Euros, it is Spain and Germany who has won it more than any other country. Now, looking at the situation of the first half, we've seen Italy versus Croatia. What do you think the coaches should be doing in the second half?
Yeah, I think there is only one way out for Croatia, and it's to win this game. Italy just needs to defend the remaining 45 plus additional minutes, and they'll be home and dry into the next round. But Croatia needs to win to secure their place in the knockout stages. And I think Croatia is a good knockout stage team. They know how to find their way down there. And but when you look at the way the game is going, you will see that Italy have really contained them very well. Though the ball possession dominated by Croatia, and understandably, because they have 3 very experienced midfielders in Brozovic, Kovacic, and Modric. So those 3, they are fantastic midfielders. So that's why it was really more surprising that Spain could take the midfield from those 3 guys. And if Croatia wants to stay in this tournament, they need to attack, get 1 goal at least, and try to defend well.
All right, looking at the statistics of the first half, that's the match between Croatia versus Italy. We see that Croatia actually dominated position here. 59% ball possession, while Italy just 41. Then when you talk about a goal attempt, it is Italy who had more goal attempt than Croatia in this first half. 6 for Italy and just 2 for Croatia. Shot on goal, 2 for Italy and 1 for Croatia. Shot off goal, 1 for Italy, none for Croatia. Then I jump down to the corner kicks. 5 corner kicks for Italy and just 2 for Croatia. That is the situation of this first half. But it looked as if it was Croatia who had better chances, but from the statistics, it is the Italians.
Yeah, from the stats right there, you see that the Italians have clear-cut chances. That's why I said they've curtailed Croatia very well. What they did mostly is that they knew that the Croatians will want to have the possession. So they surrendered possession and start playing clinical football, trying to pounce on their mistakes and trying to take advantage of them on the counter. On the counter right there. So I think with the way it looks, it's going to be a very long second half, because they want to bring everything in play. And now I just hope that the deserved side wins the game.
Yeah, I just hope that the deserved side wins the game. And let's quickly look at the bench of these 2 sides. Let's see if they have the best on the bench. Yeah, now for Croatia, we have in Baturina. That is those on the bench. And we have Bodmer, Eric, Elic, Ivanosek, Ivusic, Jurinovic, Labrovic, Merja, Pasalic, Persic, Petkovic, Jersey, then Sosa, then Vida. That is the bench of Croatia in this encounter. How rich of a bench is this? Yeah, I cannot see big names here, But I think how big is the bench for?
I think one player that can come in has to be Petkovic, who can add some things going forward for Croatia in that one. And I think all in all, they can actually. There's Perisic too. Perisic can also do we knew Perisic from his days. He was at Bayern Munich, was also at Inter, Tottenham, and now at playing at home at Ajax Split. So there are guys that can come up and do the job. But will they do the job is another thing, because you just have to deal with who is in front of you. And who is in front of them is the defending champion. So it's not going to be an easy task.
Yeah, it's not going to be an easy task. Who is in front of them is the defending champions, the Italian. Hey, they have to be on their best to defeat the Italian in this encounter. Then for the Italian side, we have Bellanova, that's the bench, and Boggiano, Cambiaso. Oh yeah, Cambiaso, then
Chiesa.
Yeah, then we have Cristante, El Sharawi, Fagioli, Florencio, Fratese, Gatti, Mancini, Maret, Scamacca. Then Vicario. Vicario, we have Zaccagni. That is the bench for Italy.
Yeah,
So,
Italy has some guys at the bench that can do the job. Scamacca, the Europa League winner for Atalanta. And there's Mancini that plays his trade with AS Roma. There's El Shaarawy, and there's Federico Chiesa at the Juventus forward right there. And that can also do some damage against the Croatian side. So I think it's still a game that is open. There are both tools on the bench for the managers to take advantage of that can hurt the opponent. So I think any side can still win this one. And but a draw in this one won't favor Croatia in one bit.
yeah, a draw in this will favor Croatia. Definitely it will favor Croatia. They need a victory here in this encounter to stand a chance of qualifying to the next group, to the next group stage. If they can get a victory here, good for them. But a draw is supposed law 2024 Euros for Croatia. Yeah. So Ebuka, wherever you are, we are expecting your call. And the prediction have actually closed, but you can also send your prediction for the sake of fun. And you can also send in your comment any moment from now. The second half will resume. And those of our fans who have not subscribed to Premier Sport Fan Center, please do well to subscribe to Premier Sport Fan Center. You have a lot to benefit when you subscribe. You will always get notified whenever we are on in live show or in whatever show we are bringing before our fans here. So just subscribe and you stand a chance to benefit greatly in the Premier Sport Fan Center programs. So what are your expectations in the second half? And talking about the coaches so far, a lot of people have actually marked De La Fuentes as one of the best coaches of this Euro 2024. The way he has actually brought Spain so far. The first match we have seen, and right now they're still playing clean sheet. 3 matches, we've not seen any goal. Probably Albania will open the scoring against them, but it's not over yet. But so far so good. They have clean sheets.
The clean sheet, good arrangement on the field of play. It shows that the guys are well coached, but there will still be a stronger test in the next round as they proceed into the knockout stages. So by then we will see, because they've just won in their group. It doesn't mean that he's now the best coach. So he's doing well. Yes, you can't take anything away from that. But hey, the competition is still on.
All right, the competition is still on, and right now the match between Albania versus Spain have started, And the match between Croatia versus Italy have also started. So let's see how it goes in the second half. We've only seen one goal so far scored by Spain in the first half of this encounter. And in the other end, the other match, it is still goalless. Let's see how it goes.
Let's see how it goes. Croatia, we were praying that they win this one. Because if they don't win this one, they will be out of this competition right there. And it's Italy in possession of the ball via Barella. Always set it to his teammate. And is now Italy trying to find time and space to, and that's a pass to Etegui, the forward right there, who finds DeMarco. DeMarco back to Damian. Damian will find his teammate Barella, back to Jorginho. Jorginho straight to his teammate down the right, and it's Viado who's taking the one back possession for Croatia right there. Running that line, set a pass straight. Oh, still in the box. Can they do something with this? And he drops it off for his teammate at the edge of the box. Straight to Modric. And Modric will find Stanisic at the right, crossbar into the box. But too much to wait on that cross as it stands right there. So it's going to be a throw-in to Italy, I think, at this point in time. Viado with that interception, that cross, too much weight on it, and they lost possession as it stands right there.
All right, as it stands right there, it is goalless in the match between Croatia versus Italy. And the referee for the day is Makeli, the Netherlands referee. The venue is at the Red Bull Arena, Leipzig, capacity of 40,000 spectators. And talking about the attendance so far in this encounter, it has been impressive so far.
Yeah, the attendance has been impressive. Stadia filled to the brim most of the games, and it shows how massive football is in Europe. The Europeans has actually owned the game and shown that they are a force to reckon with in the world of football. That it's not just about the money, that they have the viewership also. So it's really a nice one. And free kick to Croatia, crossing to the box by Modric, headed out by that Damian right there, the Italian defender right there.
Yeah, and this Croatia building momentum there, cross into the 18 box, and 1-2-3 Church trying to get it to the goalkeeper there. And he has a man to beat. Oh, but he has been brought down, but the referee says plays on. A cross there, anybody to head it? No. And right now, it is the Italian who have recovered that, and they're trying to make some counter here. And he's running through the left wing there. It is the number 3, but he lost that for a throw-in to Italy at the 48th minute of this encounter. And it's going to be a throw-in to Croatia.
Yeah, trying to Croatia, taken quickly. Brozovic will send it back to his teammate and set it up down the left. Right there is Croatia. Viado who will return it back to his teammate at the defense right there. So Stanisic will run with the ball, drops it up for his teammate, and Modric will try to attack down the space right there. But here you see Croatia trying to find time and space to actually get through the defensive setup of Italy right there. Kovacic now with the ball. The Man City midfielder right there who finds Brozovic. Brozovic with the ball right there. Will return it back to his teammate at the back. And it's Croatia trying to build up from left to right, and Italy building up from right to left right there.
Yeah, still Croatia with the ball. It is Modric with the ball. Modric with the ball. Big back to Sutalu. And Sutalu with the ball there. And they have to change to the position there to Vador, the Manchester City man there. He drives into the midfield. Change position back to Modric. Modric has 3 options there. But he decided to go to the right wing there. Back to his man there. Sutalu. Yeah, Sutalu. And Sutalu back to Vador. No, not Vador. This is number 3 man there for Croatia. That is Pongracic. Congratulations. Well, yeah, right now it is a Modric, the center man there controlling, but hey, that one ran into the hands of the goalkeeper, Donnarumma of Italy.
Yeah, it's Donnarumma back with the ball right there for Italy, and he will restart play at the 51st, approaching the 52nd minute of that encounter. And it's Croatia that is back in possession of the ball, and the Albanian coach Silvio is now in the books of the referee. He's now on a yellow card for I think unsportsmanlike conduct right there, and that cross into the box by Stasic. We find his teammate down the left, eluded Kramaric, and he's still in the box, and he tries to take this one, and there's an appeal for penalty right there. The ball cleared off, and the referee says let them be patient, and there's a call through VAR. We check that one, and let's see, and I don't think that would be a penalty right there. Oh, I think that would be a penalty if VAR checks that one.
Yeah, you can see the referee listening to the conversation from the VAR, the video assistant referee there. And let's see what the final decision will look like there. And you can see all eyes on the referee. Both the both coaches are just listening, and you can see the players there protesting. Kovacic they're also protesting. Let's see what the final decision of the referee will look like.
I think it will be a penalty. I think it will be a penalty.
Yeah, and the referee just signaled that he's going to the VAR to check. And you can see the referee moving down to the VAR machine there to check what
VAR screen.
VAR screen to check what actually transpired in that encounter.
Yeah, the hand was not in a natural position. Look at where the hand is. And it changed the direction of the ball, and the ball was going on target. So I don't think the referee has a reason to. It's a penalty, 100%.
Penalty, and the referee just signaled a penalty there. And you can see the jubilation in the Croatian fans there. They stand a chance of getting the goal here, but let's see if they can get their third goal in 3 matches so far in the Euro 2024. Yeah, who is going to take it for the Croatian?
And that ball, if not for that hand deflection, might be going into the back of the net because it's a well-called attempt. And rightfully so, the referee has said it's going to be a penalty. And Luka Modric of Real Madrid, who has just extended his contract at Real Madrid, is going to be staying another season at 38. Still playing at the highest level. Really, really top. And for his partner, the midfield, Cruz, I know he will miss him so much because after Euros, Toni Kroos will be retiring from football. So, Modric with a penalty. Can he score this one?
Oh,
and my goodness. Donnarumma saved that one. A golden chance for Croatia. And Luka Modric missed it. Wow.
Yeah, Luka Modric missed it. Out of his 3 penalties, he has missed 2 and managed to score only 1. Hey, but let's see if he can redeem his image here. Because, hey, that sounds so bad. And the fans...
That's not a good penalty as far as I'm concerned. You could have done better.
Ah, no!
Oh, that's a good attempt! And
yes!
it's a goal!
Redeem his image! I said it. Can he redeem his image? And he responded. What a goal from Luka Modric. He missed the penalty and got the goal. No wonder he cries of joy. You can see tears of joy running in his face.
He lost that penalty, and they didn't let it waver them. They didn't let it affect them. They just kept playing, and they kept checking, kept asking the questions, and they've gotten a desired reward. Look at that cross into the box. Dropped, saved, and Donnarumma did all he could. I think it was just pure terrible defending right there. Nobody to clear that loose ball, and Modric was there to pounce on it. He had to roof that one, because if he had lost this again, it would have been a terrible night for the Croatian international.
You know, sometimes when players lost penalty like that...
You see, Donnarumma was complaining. He saved this penalty.
Well, you will not blame Donnarumma, you blame the defender because the rebounds...
That's why you see that he had to react. Look at, he saved this. And I think if VR checked again, I think he went out of his line. Encroachment. I think that's
I
what
think
it
this
is.
is going to be a great relief for
Yeah, it would be a
when he
big
missed
relief.
that penalty at first. I know he will flog himself. He will be disappointed with himself. And already you can see him looking so sober. But that goal he scored now just pour him up, and you can see the joy at the point. He closed his eyes. He like whether to cry.
It's just a relief. Modric is an experienced player, so things like that must have happened many times in his career. And so it's just another day in the office. If it's good, it comes. If it's bad, but you know that relief will come after getting that kind of goal. You just lost a penalty, and you now get that kind of goal. It's just automatic relief.
Automatic relief for Modric. Look at that. It was a gift. You know, maybe his parents are praying for him. Maybe his family are praying for him.
No, it's not just the prayer. It's the hard work too. He was there at the right time. DeMarco is being withdrawn for Chiesa for the Italians, so they need to react. Italy needs to react. And I don't know why Chiesa was benched in the first place.
Yeah, I think that is Luciano Spalletti. Let's see. Why? Probably he has his own reason why he was benched. And right now, I'm assuring you, the table have actually changed. Let's see where it's sitting towards right now. The way it's going right now, Croatia standing in a very comfortable position, second now with 4 points ahead of Italy, which is having 3 points in this encounter with -1 goal.
Yeah, -1 goal rightfully so. You know, I said it when we were starting the show that if they lose with a goal margin, they will have 3 points and -1. And that means they have outshined Hungary. So they will still have to wait. The same way Ivory Coast waited in the AFCON, and finally Morocco had to do them that favor, and they got through and later won the competition. So it's just operation who gets to qualify for the next one, then they take it up from there.
Yeah, they take it up from there, and the battle. No, we're talking about the Italian side, who decided to go defensive, you know, from the first half, you know, hoping to get a moment of counter or a draw in this encounter against the Croatian. But right now, that tactics will be changing right now.
They will have to go out. You know, sometimes the direction of the game we predict will be what we give birth to the reaction of the coach. So as per now, Italy needs a goal, and you can see the coach reacting from the bench, bringing up Federico Chiesa. But at the same time, they need to be careful because there's a spot for best loser. So they don't want to concede more goals. So that's another factor. So they have to just balance the two right there.
All right, they have to balance the two right there. And here, I think 2 players have actually been introduced in this second half. I think the recent one is
Fratesi and Chiesa has been introduced. Pellegrini and DeMarco has been withdrawn from the encounter. So it shows that they want to attack, and attacking is what you expect Italy to do. But Croatia still leading 1-0.
Croatia still leading 1-0, and it is the Italian moment. They are building momentum right now. They need the goal. They need that equalizer here. But let's see if they get it. But that has been dispossessed by Kovacic, who ran through the midfield. He has 3 men on him, but he has been brought down. But the referee said plays on. And a shift into the midfield to the center circle. But good defensive midfield attack there from that's the Modric. That should be Modric. And he has received a yellow card.
Yeah, I don't think that's Modric. Okay, it's Modric. He's now on a yellow card. He had to take that for the team because the way the Italians are building up, if they don't do something about it, they might cut them on our defensively. So they just have to take that one for the team and reset play right there.
Yeah, he took that one for the team, and they have to start. You know, the Italians are beginning to build momentum in this encounter, and the Croatians are aware of it. And experienced Modric has to do something, but it was unfortunate. He took a yellow card for that, and that is the second yellow card of his encounter to Modric. The first yellow card was to Suchik. Yeah, the first yellow card was to Suchik. And right now, Modric made it 2 for the Croatians. and it's looking dangerous for them so far, picking yellow card at this point in time.
Yeah, it's the 61st minute of the encounter. So, even if they go one man down, they can still hold their own for 35 minutes. They have a lot of experienced players in their setup, and it's a corner kick to Italy at this point in time. Jorginho, this one takes it into the box, and it was a good chance for Bastoni, but his header went off target. Very close, just went over the bar. And I think if it had come down a little bit, Livakovic wouldn't have had a chance at it. So.
A good header there. That one went over the crossbar. That is a Bastoni, beautiful header there. But hey, you need to bring it down a little bit. But next, I think I just hope we get it right next time. And it is the Italian who are gradually asking questions, building momentum in this encounter. Looking better than the first half. The first half they were more defensive, but right now they're becoming offensive in the second half. And right now it is the midfield battle between these two sides. Croatia with the ball right now. They decide to go to the right, back into the midfield. But hey, they decide to go to their own half. And that is Croatia with the ball back to the goalkeeper, Livakovic of Croatia. He cleared that one into the half of the Italians. And into the half of the Italian, but the Italian have dispossessed that, and the referee signal an infringement against Croatia.
Yeah, an infringement against Croatia. It is Italy trying to react fast after going 1-0 down. Viado had to do the proper clearance because Federico Chiesa is chasing him down the line. We know Chiesa to be a very, very pacey player right there. So, game restarted. And it's Italy trying to attack, trying to find time and space on the ball, trying to create the desired result to get a goal and come back into this encounter. Yeah, qualification now is hanging on a thread. Oh, they need to do something and do something real fast. Jorginho, we set a pass forward, but was deflected back, and Di Lorenzo will find it and gives it to Jorginho again. It's still game on in that encounter. Right there is Jorginho with the ball, trying to find time and space to set a defense splitting pass, but he had to go back to Bastoni, who set it up for Chiesa to chase. But there was too much weight on that pass. You can see the frustration on the face of Chiesa right there. And I think Spalletti didn't have any. I don't think he should have sat Chiesa on the bench from the beginning of this game, because looking at when Fratesi and Chiesa came up, they've really contained the Croatians more than what they did in the first half.
Yeah, of course, it has already changed the face of the game. They have been more offensive in the second half than they have been defensive in the first half, and we are gradually seeing some light here that it is possible for them to get a goal in this encounter.
And that was a good chance for Albania right there. But David Raya, the informed David Raya, the goalkeeper who had the golden glove for this season, the second goalkeeper for Fuentes' side, saved that one and saved it very well. So throw into Albania, sent into the box but cleared out right there. And Fermin Lopez has come on for Oyarzabal in that one for Spain. And still Albania trying to find time and space, trying to hurt this one. And his shot was blocked by the Spanish player right there. And that shot will result to a corner kick to Albania at this point in time. Both games are in the 65th minute of the encounter. Albania has a corner kick. Can they maximize it? They place it into the box. Long one, but to no man's land. No one. And his teammates still chase. Set it up back for Albania, still in possession of the ball. Italy will fancy their chance. Oh, and deflected off straight to Livakovic. And they will have to restart play right there. So you see Albania with the ball right there, trying to penetrate through the Spanish defense. But hey, they've stood strong so far in that encounter.
Yeah, there's too strong so far in that encounter. And one will begin to wonder, right now it's already looking good for the Spain team, for the Spanish team. And if we look at the, the teams, the players on the bench for Spain, you begin to wonder why. But hey, sometimes it's good, you've already done the job. It's good for your players to rest. Yeah, we have Baina, the Cavajal, Cucurella, La Nomande, Lopez, Morata, Pedri, Ramiro, Ruiz, Simon, Williams, Nico Williams, then Yamil Lamar. Look at the players on the bench for Spain.
Yeah, they had to rest those players. They've had the longs, and that's a good chance for Spain, for Italy. My God, that was a golden chance lost right there by Damian. Wow, wow, that was a chance very close to the box six, and my goodness, a lost that was blocked by that Croatian player right there. So Bastoni will find Barella in the middle, finds Di Lorenzo, who set it forward for the run of Chiesa, but headed out by Viador. And the Croatian player will clear this one. Still Italy in possession of the ball. Fratesi with a cross into the box. Tries to find Damian, who drops his header. And hey, that was a well-timed clearance by the Croatian player right there. Still Italy with the ball right there. Fratesi with that cross blocked off by the Croatian player right there. And I think at this point in time, Dalo, the Croatian coach, should start thinking of reacting from the bench.
Honestly, you should start thinking of reacting from the bench, because the way it's going right now,
The pressure is too much.
the pressure is too much on
Croatians.
Croatia. And if care is not taking, they're going to get a goal against the Croatians in this encounter. They have to do something fast and do it very, very, very fast. Yeah, we're having a message from Abidemi Aluku. It's a good evening, Premier Sport Fan Center. I am listening to your commentary for this match. Abidemi Aluku from Abuja. Yeah, Abidemi Aluku, thank you for sending in your message. I didn't see you in the first half. It's like you are a little bit late today, and I didn't see your prediction today. But anyway, all the same. Thanks for sending in your thanks for sending in your beautiful comment to Premier Sport Fan Center.
Yeah, thanks for joining in. Thanks for always being there and listening to us. And we hope you've told your friends, your families, even your fools right there about the Premier Sports Fan Center. And it's Italy attacking down the left right there. Federico Chiesa with the ball. We return it to Bastoni. Bastoni will find Jorginho. Oh, Barella. Barella will find his teammate down the Jorginho down the right, who will find Di Lorenzo. Di Lorenzo with the ball, playing Fratesi to take a 1-2, but returns it back to Jorginho. And it's Italy dominating play right there. Since Croatia got a goal, Italy has been at Croatia's neck, keeping them defending so far for I think almost the past 10 minutes of this encounter. It has been Italy, Italy, and Italy.
Yeah, it has been Italy and Italy and Italy. Gradually, the starts of this match gradually changing with the fire we see Chiesa brought in, and his teammate from 59% ball possession in the first half is gradually changing right now. It is 54, and Italy has actually raised to 46 from 42 in the first half. And if you look at the number of goal attempts so far, has also increased in the second half for Italy.
Yeah, so Sucic and Kovacic will be leaving the field for Perisic and Ivanusic right there at the 78th minute of that encounter. Yeah, called for the reaction. Now the coach has reacted. We hope the reaction is in the right direction right there. So it's still game on in that encounter. 78th minute approaching the 71st minute of that encounter, and it's Croatia leading 1-0 so far.
Yeah, Croatia needing 1-0 so far. I just hope the substitution is not going to be a problem to Croatia in this encounter. You know, bringing out Kovacic and Sucic at this point in time. I'm looking at Perisic and Ivanosek, you know, this player are they what is his name? Ivan Persic is a midfielder, and his colleagues to a midfielder, and he brought
His
out
teammate.
his teammate, a midfielder, yeah, two. And what did he want to what do you want to achieve? Probably these are defensive midfielders, or who have
Not just
defensive.
about defensive
Yeah.
midfielder.
Yeah.
It's about renewing the blood in the field of play. It looks like some of those guys are tired already. So I think that's the more reason why you see those changes. They need to renew blood in the middle. They saw. I think I can understand why the coach did that, because it's beginning to look more like they are getting tired. So he had to renew blood in the middle.
Yeah, he had to renew blood in the middle, and it's a free kick to Italy, close to the 18 box of the Croatian. And we have a specialist here. He can bury that into the back of the net. But let's see if the Italians can have a player there. But you can see Barella and Raspadori are behind the ball. Yeah, right now you can predict who will take it for Italy. But hey, let's just wait and see. And you can see the wall form inside the 18 box by the Croatian there. Oh, first attempt there, and a shot there, but deflected, and that one went wide above the crossbar there, and it's going to be a corner kick to Italy at this point in time. Yeah, corner kick to Italy in the 73rd minute of this encounter.
Yeah, corner kick to Italy. Raspadori will take that corner kick, and he takes it into the box. And he headed out by that Croatian player. Cross into the box again, still headed out. And we are in for a fierce finish to this encounter. Because it looks like Italy will not want to lose this game without a fight. And it's another free kick to Italy in the half of Croatia right there. Holding on to Retegui, I think is unnecessary right there. So just I think the third yellow card again for the Croatians. They need to be careful. Picking up all these cards can prove a really game destructing. Yeah.
Of course, it's going to be very risky for them, because another rough tackle here can gain them a red card, and the referee will be sending them off the pitch. You know, and talking about the Italians, the defending champion, what a way. If they lose this match, then they'll be in the hands of permutation to know if actually they will qualify.
Yeah, they will have to wait. They will have to wait and see what the other teams will come up with. But if Croatia draw this game, Croatia will be confirmed that they are out of the competition. So that's the difference between the two players. That's the difference between them, actually.
Yeah, that's the difference between the two teams here. That is the difference between two teams. And it is Croatia right now across there, but headed out again. And the Italian, are in control of the ball right now. And the Italian just want a throw-in here at this point in time. So the 50 minutes of the second half, 15 minutes to the end of regulation time, and there is another substitution. A player about to be introduced in.
Yeah, Raspadori has been withdrawn for Scamacca, the Atalanta striker right there. That was instrumental in Atalanta becoming the Europa League champion right there. So, thrown into Italy, taken and set straight to the middle. Bastoni, we find De Lorenzo. De Lorenzo set it off straight to Fratesi. Straight to his teammate down the right, but it was set back to Jorginho. Jorginho will fight De Lorenzo, and he's still Italy trying to find time and space. Barella, we set that long one straight to Damian. Damian with the ball right there. We find his teammate Chiesa, and there was a flag up already for offside against Damian at that point in time. Yeah, the lineman got this one right. It's an offside in the build-up.
Yeah, an offside in the build-up, and Luciano Spalletti, the coach of the Italian side, looking so worried right now because his team is down by a goal to Croatia. And let's see if he can actually collect. We saw what he did in Napoli. It was one of the instruments, making Napoli to win that Scudetto.
He was the coach, so
yeah.
he was the main man.
Yeah.
He was the one who won it for Napoli. Won the league and said he needed to rest. All of a sudden, we found him at Italy, being the national team manager right there. So, will he be successful? I think he got it wrong, not starting Chiesa and Fratesi, because the best form of defense is attack, and this player has been really, really massive since he brought them on.
But another thing we have to look at again is the Croatian, knowing fully well that they needed to win this game in the first half.
Scoring the first goal and defending.
No, they needed to, they needed to win this game. The first half, they came up with their best, getting the goal. Now they see that they kind of, even probably if Chiesa and Fratesi we are in the first half, probably it will still be the same pressure.
Yeah, what I'm just trying to say is that Italy started wanting to defend. If they had attacked a little, maybe it would have minimized the pressure they would have been on from Croatia. So that's what I'm trying to say, because the best form of defense is attack. So when you keep the ball, you reduce how far your opponents can get the ball from you. So I think that's just what it is right there.
And another thing again, we have to look at the Croatian defense. It's like they are aware of what they do. The way they kept Damian, Damian on offside there. It's a very beautiful, organization from the defense of Croatia.
Yeah, organized, experienced defense, no doubt. You need to take advantage of these offside traps, and sometimes it can prove really costly, especially if you don't get it right. You have to just get it right. It's very important to get it right, because if you don't get it right, you have to blame yourself for it. And another yellow card for Pogracic and Lamine Yamal has been introduced into that game against Albania. Lamine Yamal and Morata has been brought on for Joselu and Ferran Torres. So it looks more like Albania are really, really coming at Spain, bringing all those attempts, and David Raya has proved so instrumental for Spain in this encounter. Cover this line, and I think Unai Simon has a good competitor in David Raya for the #1 goalkeeper for Spain.
Yeah, you have a good competitor there. And right now, in the match between Croatia versus Italy, it is a true win to Croatia in the half of the Italian. And let's see what comes out of this. Throw in, quickly taken. Try to locate this man, head it down, but the clearance there by the Italian defense. And again, the Croatian win that one again, and they want to build all over again into the middle, and they're in control of the ball. Cavajal with that one. He locate his man there, and it is the Croatian all over again now with the ball, building momentum. He has option on him. Look at Modric is waiting there at the right wing. That one pass to him. Good combination play there. Now they try to build up from the right wing there. Can he cross that one in? Yes, he crossed it. Anybody don't head it there. Oh, a flying header there, but hey, it was directed to the wrong side by the defense of the Italian.
The Bastoni was just there at the right place at the right time to loop the header off that experienced player for Croatia. He would have headed that one into the back of the net, but Bastoni was at the right place at the right time. So I think there will be another substitution. Luka Modric, captain, fantastic, who has gotten the goal today, is being withdrawn from the field of play. I think that should be Maja that is coming on for Croatia. Yeah, it's Maja that is coming on for Croatia right there. So 80th minute substitution from Croatia, and Maja is coming on for Luka Modric, the fine wine aging graciously, who just became the oldest player to score at a European Championship. So Luka Modric breaking the records for the right reasons. He just won his 6th Champions League club football, and now being the oldest player to score a goal in the Euros is massive.
Yeah, it's massive. Being one of the oldest player to score so far in the 2024 Euro.
In Euros, generally, the oldest player to get a goal right there. So
in Euros.
Yeah, in Euros history of European Championship.
Wow, that record is not to him. I think there's somebody else with that record. Let me confirm that. Yeah. So far, so good. It is the 80th minute in this encounter. It is the 80th minute in the encounter, and it's still Croatia leading Italy 1-0. Substitution flying in here and there for both sides, and the teams coaches want to do the best right now, bring in the best so that they can bring introduce some of this difference here to get this victory in this encounter.
Yeah, it's Italy trying to play from right to left, trying to see if they can break down that defensive arrangement of the Croatians. Now building up, is running down the left straight to his teammate, and hey, that's a foul on that Italian player right there. The referee says it seems he needs to have a word. Fagioli is down. Stanisic is now on a yellow card. So the yellow card is now flying in for the Croatians. They need to be careful so that they don't go one man down. This is a needless tackle right there on Fagioli, the Italian midfielder right there. So it's game on in that encounter. Italy will try to keep checking if they can get the desired result in this. And I think the game plan of Spalletti, he could have done better in this competition.
Yeah, he could have done better in this competition, and it is Croatia who has actually, in the last 5 minutes, have actually came out better than what we saw in the early hours, in the early minutes of the first half here. I think they were actually caged by the Italian, but right now they are out and trying to get a goal against the Italian.
Yeah, that's why we keep saying the coach should react from the bench. The changes you see is based on the fact that the coach has read the game and read it very well and knew the puzzle that he needed to put back together to at least do something positive in that encounter so far. So Lamine Yamal being a menace for the Albanians to think. After coming on Olmo also, the Leipzig attacker has been withdrawn for Baena, Alex Baena right there for Spain. It's still Spain leading 1-0 to the 84th minute of that encounter, and Croatia also leading 1-0 to 0 against Italy at the 84th minute also. So it's still game on in both encounters. Slim lead, anything can happen at the death in this encounter.
Yeah, slim lead, anything can happen. Right now it is the 84th minute of this encounter. Yeah, 84th minute of this encounter, and it is Croatia who is still leading. Italy just have 5 minutes plus some seconds. We don't know how many additional time the referee is going to add here to change the scoreline here, and it's not looking so good for them so far.
It's not looking so good for the defending champion. And it will most likely be a repeat of what happened in 2010 when they won the World Cup in 2006 and was knocked out of the group stage in 2010 FIFA World Cup. And Croatia has a good chance right there. We're cleared right there, and it's still Croatia who will pounce on that. Set towards the others, and Brozovic will delay this one cross into the box. But Donnarumma sees that one, and he grabs it easily. And this Croatia needs to be careful. Whenever they are presented with a chance, they should try to kill off this game and put it in a two-goal cushion situation.
Yeah. All right. Right now, the other encounter is still 1-0 in favor of Spain in that encounter, and the introduction of Yamal, I expect him to. I've been wishing him to get a goal so so that he will be one of the youngest players to score at the Euro. Just like Luka Modric is the oldest player to score in the Euro today. So today, if these two records are, have been registered, that will be a very good one for the tournament.
Yeah, it will be a good one. The records are actually meant to be broken. So if he doesn't break it, another man will break it. And it's a pass into the box, but cleared by Brozovic. Yeah, Brozovic, who has been really, really massive for Croatia, playing the pivot role and being solid with it right there. So you still game on in that encounter. Croatia are still leading 1-0.
Yeah, Croatia leading 1-0 right now. It is Italy building momentum from the midfield. He crossed to the right wing. He has 2 Croatian on him. What did he do? But he decided to go deep into the midfield again. Return that one to his man. Can he beat the Croatian defense? Yes, sweet 1-2-3 pass there. But the Italians, can they make it? And they cross there. And that is no! What a beautiful ball! What a beautiful game there by the Italians. But hey, that one went just close to the crossbar there. That would have been a goal for the Italian. But beautiful, beautiful, beautiful move by the Italians. And also, there was a touch by the goalkeeper there. Yeah, there was a touch by the goalkeeper there. And it's going to be a throw-in to the Italian. And you can see the coach, Luciano Spalletti, the Italian coach, closing his eyes in disappointment. Hey, what the referee says is going to be a goal kick in this encounter. So goal kick in this encounter, the goalkeeper is there to take it. They take a long way into the other half of the Italians. But hey, that is going to be a throw-in to Italy. That was a wayward shot there by Livakovic, the goalkeeper of the Croatian there. Yeah, that is the situation right now.
That is the situation. A Croatian player is down. Looks like he needs some medical attention. Fatigue is beginning to set in, and it's going to be a long few minutes left to play in this one, because the Italians are really, really out to do the damage. And if they can get back into this encounter, it will be a very, very painful time to come back against Croatia, because Croatia will automatically be going out of this competition if they concede a goal and end this game. Either a draw or a loss to Italy will confirm, will rubber stamp their exit from the Euros. But if they can keep this 1-0 lead and take it off till full time, they will qualify automatically, because Albania is currently 1-0 down to Spain. And Stanisic, we tried to dribble there, but went out for a goal kick to Italy right there. And I think he looks tired. I think he's overstretched already.
Yesterday in Group A, we saw 2 late goals by the two sides. Hungary got their victory at the additional time of that encounter. And Germany equalized at the dying embers of that game. I don't know if Group B is going to have a repetition of what actually happened yesterday. It's already 89th minute, going 1 minute to regulation time, and it's still 1-0 in favor of Croatia in this encounter. Let's see if there will be late dramas in this encounter, just like we saw in Group A yesterday.
Yeah, Kramaric has been withdrawn the 90th minute for Juranovic for Croatia right there. So renewing blood, renewing strength up front also, because if the attackers have a lot of energy to keep the Italians at bay, they won't really get close to their defense right there. So it's blood renewed up front from Croatia, and Barella with the ball right now for Italy, who will find his teammate attacking down the left, finds Raspadori, Fagioli, who finds Barella. Barella will find his teammate in the who turns back and trying to look for time and space. There will be 8 whooping minutes additional time, VAR check, and some injuries and all And that's a pass from the Italians blocked again. And already in the first minute of additional time, that's a good clearance. But hey, oh, that was on a needless tackle from the Croatian right there. And the referee reached out to his pocket and brings out another yellow card for the Croatian player right there. Needless tackle right there for Brozovic, who has been massive for Croatia today.
Yeah, who has been massive for Croatia? The 6th yellow card for Croatian and no yellow card for the Italians. No clean, this is the first time I've seen the Italian. I know them to be aggressive when it comes to tackle, but this time they are getting a clean sheet into yellow card. And Croatian 6 yellow card, half of the players.
Yeah, more than half already on a yellow card. But that explains they need the game. And so sometimes they have to take one for the team to at least calm the tempo of the game. We saw the one Modric took, even Brozovic, is just to calm the tempo of the game. And that shot from that Italian striker, Scamacca, took a weakened deflection of Brozovic, who is already on a yellow card, to go for a corner kick to look at that chance from Albania. My God, Broja. And that was a full stretch from David Raya to take that one. And that corner kick comes into the box, headed out. Still in the box, still headed down. But Viador will send this one forward. And Juranovic will run at this one. But he has been brought down. And the referee says it's going to be a free kick. And the first yellow card to Italy as it stands. Calafiori, Riccardo Calafiori, is now on a yellow card. If they qualify, he will miss next match. He just got his second yellow card of the European Championship.
Wow, just get his second yellow card of the European Championship. What a day of yellow card. The referee just dishing out yellow card. And this is the first yellow card for the Italian side. He misses next match, Calafiori, at the 93rd minute. And so far so good. How many minutes has been added there? Is it 5 minutes or 8 minutes?
8 minutes.
8 minutes
already
additional
the
time.
Third minute of, and Albania really taking the game to Spain. Already in the last minute of additional time. 4 minutes was added on for them, but hey, I can say they have been the better side this second half against Spain.
Yeah, they've been
really asking the right questions. I think they can build up from this Euros experience going ahead for the World Cup qualifier right there.
Of course, they can come back at the World Cup to continue from where they stopped. They actually built a very beautiful squad. We saw them got the draw against Croatia, and right now 1-0. And look at the way they are pressurizing the Spanish team here. I think they can continue from where they stop. And you look at that cross, but there was no player there, and it's looking like in that encounter. How many minutes additional time there?
4 minutes already in the last minute. Yeah. I think it's a good competition for Albania, getting 2 goals and conceding just conceding 5 goals in this tournament. It's not that bad. They scored not 2 goals, they scored 3 goals and conceded 5. So it's not bad. Losing by a goal cushion to Italy, and maybe we lose by a goal cushion to Spain here. It's not bad a competition. They can improve over time.
Yeah, they can improve over time. And right there, it's a free kick quickly taken by the Croatian now, and they want to waste all the time. But one good thing is that they are holding the ball where they will buy time here, and it's Croatia building momentum. Can they just get this second goal and be in a very comfortable position here to win that? But they fancy that chance by taking possession here, and it is still the Croatian there try to dispossess, but again recover the ball again. And right now, see Croatian with the ball. What did he do? He crossed to his man there. What did he do? A shot, no, but that was a wayward shot there, and it's going to be a goal kick to the Italians.
Yes, already in the 6th minute of additional time, in that game between Croatia and Italy, Croatia still only 1-0.
That game is over.
And that game
Italian
between
game.
Albania and Spain is over. Spain won that 1-0. I don't think we have a winner in that one. And Croatia is attacking right there. We find his teammate at the edge of the box, but lose possession right there. And there was a tug of war. And it's going to be a free kick to Italy at this point in time. A yellow card to an Italian player at this point in time.
Yeah, the second yellow card for the Italian in this encounter.
Faguli.
For Italy, sorry. Second yellow card for the Italian at this point in time. Towards the end of this game, they were having a very clean sheet when it comes to yellow card. They were not having yellow card. The Croatia were having 6, but right now, within 5 minutes, they've gotten 2 yellow cards in this encounter. That's to tell you that frustration is gradually setting in.
Yeah, frustration is setting in already in the 7th minute, approaching the 8th minute of the 8 minutes additional time. And you know, in football, whenever you see 8 minutes, it means at least 8 minutes additional time. It can span more than 8 minutes in that one. So let's see if the referee will be bringing this one to a close at the 8th minute exactly. But it's still 7 minutes in that one. Brozovic win back possession, and it's Croatia still in possession at this point in time. Viada will send that one long forward for Juranovic to chase, and he chased that one, and the referee says is an infringement against Bastoni right there. And already in the last minute of additional time, you can see Modric stand on his feet at the bench, and they will try, and it's a good chance for Italy at the 9th minute, and it's a goal!
What a way to shock the Croatian! What a way
My
to shock
God.
the Croatian!
Conceding at the 9th minute again. My goodness. Wow.
What a way to end this. And just the dying end, as you can see the disappointment in Modric.
Oh my goodness. What a terrible time to concede. And they've defended well all through the game to this point. And conceding this kind of goal is really, really a bullet to the heart of the Croatian fans.
Really, really a bullet in the heart of the Croatian fans. And you can see the Italians right now, they're looking good, because right now as they stand, they're having 6 points. Second on the table of Group B, behind Spain, who is having 9 points in that encounter.
And look at how we bent that one. Wow. The goalkeeper had no chance.
He had no chance. That was a coil, a beautiful one. He hung that one on the net. And no wonder I will celebrate that beautiful goal scored.
Look at Spalletti. So happy. Because they were on their way out on a thin thread. And
wow. And the referee just blew the final whistle in that encounter. Oh my God, what a way.
My God, so end of the game 1-1.
End of the game. We saw late drama yesterday, and today is a repetition. Late drama and a late equalizer here. And that is how far we can go. So your final take on this word?
Yeah, congratulations to Italy, but really, really a painful way to lose for Croatia. Conceding 2 games back to back now, conceding that minute. It really didn't send the right signal.
All right, that's how far we can go for today's matches. That's Group B. We have seen the 2 qualifiers. Definitely I don't think any best loser will be coming out from this group.
I don't think
with Croatia having just 2 points,
2 points, yeah.
Albania having 1 point.
Yeah.
Already so I don't think any best loser is coming from this group. And tomorrow will be another fixtures, that is Group C, where we have France versus Poland and Netherlands versus Austria. So we'll be here by 8 o'clock to cover that encounter. And to our viewers, So our viewers, let's look at those who actually predicted. I want to say congratulations to Benedict Boniface, who predicted 1-1 in that encounter. Benedict Boniface, congratulations. You've gotten your prediction right. Please send your account number to Premier Sport Fan Center. Send your account number and you will be credited 10,000 naira for getting that prediction right. Is there any other person that predicted? No. Yeah, let's look at other predictions that came in. Yeah, Tomima predicted Spain 2-0. He didn't get it. And we have another prediction here from Victor Vic 2-1. No, he didn't get that. And Mario Lugbudi said 2-1. That, he didn't get it. Yeah, so it is only Benedict Boniface who is our winner for today. Congratulations to Benedict Boniface. Please do send your bank detail and Premier Sports will credit you with 10,000 naira. Congratulations, Benedict. So that's how far we can go for today. Please don't forget to join us tomorrow as we come again for the Group C final round matches. So for now, it's bye from us. And see you tomorrow when we come again.
Anybody collect from Chelsea? Anybody collect? This season may be awful, but I'm telling you.
Next season.